just play with my breast.
There's a bunch of memes like that.
I
Why?
love these memes. I love these.
What?
Because some of them are like really wholesome, and then some of them are just like, like the.
How do you all feel about the George Floyd thing?
Have we even done the intro to the podcast?
Oh, no.
I didn't even know the podcast started. You didn't give us any warning.
Oh. No.
Wait, we're doing a podcast? No.
This has gone to a muck.
This is the almost the exact same way we started the last one.
Hey, it's a JMC podcast.
It's a JMC podcast. Okay. So, how's your week been?
It's a JMC podcast. It's supposed to be random. That's what makes it cool.
Yes.
Sure. What?
But like really though, like how do you guys feel about the George Floyd thing?
We're not gonna do the intro?
What's the intro? It used to be the Novatron real ones. That's why I had the intro for one. But now it's a JMC one. So what's our intro, huh?
Just introduce the podcast and everyone in it. Like, welcome to the Real Ones podcast. My name's Gavin and I'm joined by Jimmy and Cole. That's all we had to do.
There you go, Gavin.
Okay.
See,
now,
I started it. Now you
start
start
it.
it.
Floyd situation.
There you go, Gavin. There you go,
now,
Gavin.
how do you feel, Jimmy? We'll start with you.
How do I feel?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Stuff like that's gonna continue to happen. It happens.
I mean, you're not wrong.
times.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
And
No. It's just gonna continue to happen unless people actually try to change things. And all we're doing is marching. What are we gonna do next?
We're not just marching.
What's
we're
the
like
plan?
we're setting.
No one's done.
we
All
are-
we're doing is marching.
We have set literally a McDonald's on fire. And
Yeah, my
rated-
opinion on that has also kind of changed. Because at first it was like, well, I mean, like that's kind of unnecessary.
And
Like,
rated, and
that
we
kinda
also
disproves the
might I
point.
add
But
rated
then-
a Target.
Which it was kind of unnecessary, sure, but it's like I still think it's unnecessary, but I understand why they did it. I understand why some people did it. I understand like the message behind it. I don't get like the ones where it's just like white people going into like a van store and just for no reason, not for the protest.
All with the looting.
Oh yeah, no.
You know,
I don't
Jake
know
Paul.
why.
Did you see the Jake Paul footage on like? I don't know if you guys watch Drama Alert just to watch it for
I
the
don't,
sake
Yeah,
of it.
that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah,
He
no.
was looting.
Yeah, I don't watch drama,
so
but I saw that. I saw some
Jake
parts.
Paul ended up like looting. Like they were shooting fireworks. I don't know what building it was, but they were like shooting fireworks at a building. Like one of the looters walked out of a building and like handed Jake Paul like apparently a glass of vodka. You know, shit was wild.
Why is he looting?
It just
why
makes
is
him
he
even
looting?
more of a scum. Like he's getting worser than Logan. I mean, we can talk about the freaking Ford situation as much as possible, but at this point, we can't deny that Logan is becoming a better person despite that fact. And at least he's doing better than what Jake is. Like ever since Jake got that win against Gibb, he's done nothing but be like more of an asshole than he already is.
See, I don't know what happens with him. I don't watch him. I just hear about like I don't watch him. I don't think either one is better or worse. I think they're just both on the same level at this point.
Well, I don't know.
Logan has just done more damage control than Jake has done. Because I don't think Jake really cares.
That's the thing though, because like on Twitter, I don't know if like he did anything before this or I don't know the whole story of the situation, but someone like posted like Logan apparently like marching with them now because apparently there's the like King Batch said apparently it was like there's people that are marching and then there's people that are looting. Don't get the people that are looting confused with the people that's marching, and that's what apparently the SWAT's trying to do is be like, oh, these people that are marching are also people that are looting, so let's just target them all.
No. I hate. They're really good. They're really just like getting real. Like they're handling the situation really bad.
No, it's the SWAT and everything. Have you not seen the videos of them
I've seen so many
tasing?
clips of people getting hit.
Yeah,
With
no.
rubber bullets.
Like freaking.
Why are they using them? They're just like, why?
They're also like tear gassing people too. Like I'm not saying, hey.
Yeah, no, they've been. Which I don't remember the exact situation, but they're breaking they're committing war crimes, but it's not illegal since we're not in a war.
And the fact that,
what?
might I also add that Trump's comment on it on Twitter was the most dumbest thing Trump could ever say.
Trump's calling for martial law without saying it.
This is the thing that makes me mad, is because I've fought over my opinion on Trump since day one, since he got nominated when he was in a big fight with Hillary Clinton to see who would become president. Just everyone's like, oh, Trump's a businessman, that brings us more money. Okay, but he's done stupid things. Despite him bringing us money, he's done stupid things. Like, for instance, what he just posted on Twitter proves my opinion even more. He called us, literally all of us, thugs, not even acknowledging that half of those people that apparently to him are thugs aren't even the people that are doing the right thing, like marching. They're looting, which I'm not saying... It's everyone's gonna have an opinion on the looting, but I feel like, in my opinion, the looting's the suckish people that are taking it way too far and just being assholes, and the people that are marching are actually the ones that are wanting a big change. The people looting are just the people taking advantage of the riots and the marching.
Yeah.
And then just fucking Trump being like, oh, all these thugs. Once the people start looting, we start shooting. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You see, I would have laughed at that if it had been from anyone other than the literal president of the country.
You know, the president of our fucking United States.
I would have been like, that's kind of funny. Like, wow, like, are you really gonna
like, if it was one of those
comment,
like,
just kind of like walking down the street or something.
Like, if it was one of those.
But when it's the leader of the country going, hey,
no, like, if it was like,
we will start shooting you.
Yeah, no, we will start shooting you. What that means, real bullets, which could kill you.
Dude, the rubber bullets could fucking kill you.
Yeah,
the ones that are using that are like non-lethal or whatever are fucking lethal. They're throwing like huge, like dense fucking bricks at you. There may be rubber bullets, but they're pretty much bricks.
My thing with it is just, I don't know why, but I mean, I joined in on it a little bit. I haven't really spoken personally on media about the George Floyd thing, besides today when I just posted on Snapchat what everyone else has been doing, which is just posting a black screen and just saying
the whole blackout Tuesday.
Yeah, the blackout Tuesday.
That isn't. You're not doing anything.
That's my thing.
You're not doing anything.
I just posted.
Like, honestly,
I just posted stuff with it.
Instead of posting a picture, a black picture on your social media feed, just post like petitions, something that isn't just a black screen.
That's what got me. That's what made me feel like I should have took down the thing on Snapchat, because before posting that, I didn't know that, like, you know, all the situation. I was just like, okay, I guess I'll play my part, and I posted a black screen and put hashtag Blackout Tuesday. Then I went on Twitter afterwards, like later after, like, I don't know, doing my own business around the house and stuff, eating or whatever. I don't remember what it was. And I went on Twitter scrolling, and then there's this person that are just like, just because you post a black screen does not mean you're helping the situation at all. And I was like, well, crap. So far I haven't taken it down because I don't see, I know that I'm probably not helping in any way, but at the same time, what can I do?
You're not
I'm
hurting anything, but it's just like, I don't
like,
get it.
yeah, at the same time,
I don't get why you guys
at the same time, what can I, but though, like, at the same time, what can I do? I'm a 16-year-old boy.
Petitions. I'm
a 16-year-old boy.
That's the least you can do.
Oh, I've at least signed one petition. I
haven't signed all the petitions in the world because I'm not gonna be able to sign all the petitions in the world. But I've signed a good amount. I'm not gonna quit signing, but I haven't signed all the petitions in the world. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sign every petition, but I'm signing the ones that I can. I'm signing the ones that I can see. Haven't donated any money yet. I'm thinking about it, but like,
have you seen like the posts about people like putting tape around their mouth and then like writing on the tape, "I can't breathe"?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like a form of expressing it. I guess it's not really. You're not really helping the situation, but at the same time, you're not hurting it. When you do stuff like that.
Anyway, on the Logan Paul situation before we got cut out from it, like apparently there was this thing on Twitter showing that he was walking with it. Here, I'll play the clip if I can find it.
Don't play the clip. Don't play the clip because
I'm
I'm
gonna play
the audio in bad quality. Do not play the clip.
I'm gonna play the audio, dude. We're already having bad quality right now. Our mics aren't even talking.
Posting All Lives Matter and a Black Lives Matter post.
Oh yeah, no, that's stupid. Anyone saying all lives matter is a fucking idiot.
Cause they're missing the point.
Yeah. If you say unironically all lives matter, you're a fucking idiot. You say it on a post saying that's saying Black Lives Matter, you're a fucking idiot. Okay. The problem is not that all lives don't matter. It's the problem that fucking black people are being killed for no reason.
The thing is, all lives don't matter till Black Lives Matter.
That's preach,
well
preach, dude. I didn't expect Jimmy to like say something smart about the situation because it's no offense.
Because Jimmy's stupid.
It's Jimmy, dude. Anyway, here's the Logan thing. I'm gonna play the audio because in my opinion we already have shit audio with the mics that we already have.
No.
I'm going to play the fucking audio. I'm going to play the fucking audio.
Do not play the goddamn audio. What brings you out here? I fucking know.
Just
no one
listen.
cares.
Okay, I'm proving my. Just listen.
You can't
dude.
prove your point by just hearing bad audio.
Yeah. So I believe it. I feel like this is a part of history. I don't want to be on the wrong side.
This is the part of history. I don't want to be on the wrong side.
Yeah, that's what Logan said.
I care about people. It's just that. Oh, I want to be on the wrong side.
Yeah, no.
Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
Everyone's like, "Yo, Logan, why are you walking with them?" He just goes, "I'm. This is part of history. I don't want to be on the wrong side." Like that's literally
He's just covering his ass. That's all he's doing.
Respect to Logan on what he's been doing, but that was stupid. And then they're just random people. Like Gavin said, we don't know if it's edited because he said he's seen people with just that clip and there's Jorno's theme being played. But no, there's this guy on Twitter named @Cardiverse, and he said, "Wait a minute," and it's literally him videoing or someone videoing their TV about the news happening and like the riots and everything being broken into society or wherever it's at. And there's just these random black people playing pianos in a shop. And
I've seen so many fucking hilarious photos from the riots. Like, the first ones that happened in Minneapolis when they were looting the Target, fucking, these dudes are breaking the cash registers, and you can see in the background this dude carrying out, like, fucking Legos. Like, bruh.
You know, I feel like the looters... I don't know.
I feel like the ones in Minneapolis I can understand, but now they're just getting out of hand.
As much as they may think like, oh, we're just joking around and all of that. Well, if you're actually taking it, then what's the point of the joke?
Anyone saying they're joking around when they're looting is not. No, they're not joking. But
if anything,
the ones in Minneapolis I could understand because
if anything,
honestly, they weren't listening before the riot. They did the one riot, and now other people are taking advantage of it. I understand.
Like,
I understand the one in Minneapolis. Everyone else is just fucking like, why?
Yeah, but I know.
You're not supporting the situation at all.
But if anything, you're just causing more harm. Like that's literally all you're doing.
Well, like now, I've seen footage of fucking cops like soliciting the riot. Like they're trying to get the riots to happen. Like I've seen footage of like cops breaking windows in shops just to make it look worse.
Yeah, no,
I've seen like so many of those.
I don't think it was cops. I think it was SWAT.
Oh, I've seen footage of cops doing.
Was it cops or
other people
was it?
Doing it?
No, but was it?
I saw footage of a dude with a sword chasing people.
No, was it a cop or was it SWAT? Because I've heard the same statement you said, but in other words, they didn't say cops.
They didn't look like SWAT. They didn't look like SWAT.
I don't know, but they have SWATs on the streets. They have people blocking certain like entryways in towns holding guns, and if you walk by them, even if you're not on the terms of looting, they will point the gun at you.
I've seen footage of like they're like bringing people into like a jail bus, and this dude is walking across the street to get to his car, and he gets dragged out by the police. And you like as he's being dragged out, he's just shrugging the entire time. He's like, what the fuck's going on? I'm so what? Huh?
It
wasn't even a black dude. It was just a white dude walking to his car.
You know, apparently, like, Lil Nas X posted on Twitter saying that they had an official curfew now, and the only way you would be able to get out without probably getting arrested or interrogated was if you were essentially going to go to work.
That's another fucking thing that's funny to me. They're enforcing it whenever it's a protest on the justice system of our country. They enforce the fucking riots. But when we have an actual pandemic where fucking people like like the one where we actually probably need to have a curfew, they don't enforce it. But now because there's riots, they're gonna enforce it. What? And even on people that are peacefully protesting it, they are like blocking subways, making people unavailable to go home during the curfew. And then they arrest the people that aren't home for the curfew. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, it's getting silent, and that's not a good thing for a podcast. So,
well, the only thing I could talk, I don't know what else. I've pretty much said my mind on the George Floyd shit.
Well, just start a new conversation. We need to get better at this.
For me, there's nothing to say because pretty much Black Lives Matter movement have already said everything.
Yeah, there's not too much new information you can give out.
There's no point. The policeman, he was arrested for it. He probably should be a little charged more. He was a little bit undercharged for it.
He was charged for murder. He was charged for murder. But the other cops apparently that were involved with it weren't charged with anything. It was just the guy. And I feel like all the cops that were in that situation should be charged. It makes me so sick that the guy was sitting his knee on this guy's throat, and he goes, "I can't breathe," on a perfect amount of voice, as much as he can, for them to hear him. And then they act like they don't hear him. He passes out. They take him to a hospital, and then later he dies. Like, what?
The thing about it is that the people that were filming,
I would have taken. Yeah, no, that's the thing.
What were they gonna do? Okay, Jimmy. Here's the thing.
But
the
Gavin,
people that were
I
filming
get
it, what were they gonna do?
Gavin, I
what
understand.
Were they gonna do?
Gavin,
it's four cops.
Gavin, I understand it's 4 cops. But if you got a knee on a man's neck and he says, "I can't breathe," and you're still sitting on his neck, knee.
No, I'm not talking about the cop. I'm talking about Jimmy saying the people filming could have done something. No, they couldn't.
Yes,
There's
they
4
could've.
cops.
Yes,
Cops
they
with guns. Cops, when you try to assault another officer, have full right to detain you.
Bro,
people filming can't do anything. The cops involved, they should be charged because they could have done something.
That's why I would have. Because in my opinion, I know it's stupid for me to do, but if I heard that and I tell the cop, "Hey, he can't breathe, he should like lighten up," and he doesn't, and he's still full force knee on the fucking guy's neck, I'm going to tackle the cop, whether I'm getting enforced in handcuffs or being taken to jail for it or not for assaulting an officer. I'm going to help that guy out. I'm going to tackle the hell out of that cop. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm not gonna put any more physical force on him.
That cop is still assault.
I know it's still assault. I know it's still assault. I'm willing to go to jail for that, but at the same time, at least I saved someone's life from dying, and us basically being brought back into police brutality on black lives because we have racist people still out in the world. And I know it's not gonna change, but at the same time, people need to help instead of just sitting there and recording like a idiotic bystander. It doesn't make sense, because let me tell you, you have those people that were recording that, they're probably out here shouting out to the heavens like everyone else, "Oh, I can't breathe, rest in peace George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, yada yada yada." But you could have done something, and you just sat there and recorded.
Not everyone can put their life, not everyone can just do that, not everyone could risk that. That could have been I don't know who was filming, but that could have been a parent. That could have been a mom, that could have been a dad. Who needs to go home to their children. Not everyone can just go, "Hey, I'm gonna risk my life for this man." Not everyone can do that. Not everyone can send themselves to jail just because they're trying to save another life. Not everyone can do that.
In my opinion, even if I had a wife and kids, I would definitely. I guarantee they would at least understand why I did this situation.
No, they fucking wouldn't.
You never would. You never know.
There's a reason he died. There's a reason they was on his neck saying, "I can't breathe." There was a reason. They don't understand because they don't care.
That's the point, Gavin, of why I would have helped the guy out, because it's not right for the police officer to do it. Whether I'm going to jail for assaulting an officer or not, whether they're gonna understand or not, I'm going to help the guy out. It's one less life dying on this earth. And I'm not gonna die. All I'm doing is going to jail. There's still a way for me to get out, and if I gotta do a sentence, I'll do a sentence. But at least I saved a man's life and saved another person from dying that didn't deserve death.
I'm just saying you shouldn't look down on the other people for doing it because they could like they had there's you don't know
I'm not looking down on them, but at the same time
you were.
At the same time, I don't think it's right. Go ahead and do it. In my opinion, if you could have done something and you just sat there and recorded, even if you had a family, it's stupid for you to go out and be like, oh, rest in peace George Floyd, yada yada yada. You could have done something.
Yeah, no, that I disagree with you on that. So
other than that,
what else has been happening in the fucking world? I don't know, because this fucking virus shit has kind of just been pushed to the wayside.
no, the virus
so, like,
shit, it's not really. I'm not really worried about. I haven't even been worried about it.
It was a full 180.
Yeah, it really, like, people are still like wearing masks, but at this point, I don't think it's because of the virus. I think it's just because of the fucking tear gas. And like, they're not like staying 6 feet away from each other or anything like that. They are not.
Bro, we got people marching. Of course, it's not 6 feet.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why they're doing
I think
it. At the same time,
I think it's like
took a complete 180.
I think it's like the scientists said. Like it's like the flu. It's not the flu, but it's like the flu. It goes away in the heat, and then when winter time comes, it's gonna be at its fullest again. Which kind of sucks, but if that's the case, then hey, cool.
Still, I just think the 180 is just like, and how fast they did it. Which is kind of weird to me.
2020's been a whole 180.
Dude, this fucking year's been crazy.
And you want to know the weirdest part is that we're almost done with this year.
We're halfway through it. We're in the home stretch though. We are in the home stretch.
This year's been nothing but like this is the year where like the earth is just depressed and emo.
No, because it's weird because it feels like everything has happened but nothing has happened.
Yeah,
like
it's
even Unis,
that
like,
makes sense.
Even
that
Unis Honest's like even like Unis Honest's video. Like I'm sorry for my stuttering. I get stuttered when I'm nervous or trying to say something on my mind that's big. But Unis Honest posted a video today. It wasn't even their actual content. They just posted like an 8-minute video of literally just a screen saying Black Lives Matter and like penetitions in the description. Like it wasn't a normal Unis Honest video.
Penetitions.
Well, I mean, of course. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they didn't make an actual video. I'm glad they did something before this, because they really should have. They have a platform. I'm glad they used it. But like this year's just been fucking weird.
Yeah, no.
Because all this bad shit has been happening.
Watch it be super.
All this bad shit's been happening, but I've been the happiest I've ever been in my life. This shit's crazy.
Watch it be super sad when like the last few months of Unis Honest they're not allowed to do any content together.
What do you?
They still have 6 months, dude.
Yeah.
And they said in 2 weeks they're gonna get back together.
Like meet up.
Since everyone's pretty much been open.
Yeah, we're kind of reopening everything.
I think this coronavirus is going. I think it's starting to slide out. I feel like it's still out there, but I think it's the heat thing. I think it's killing it, or making it at least move on until next winter.
Bro, summer's killing the sickness.
Yes, that's how that works.
That's how it works.
Dude, summer's here, bro. They're opening my pool tomorrow. It's crazy.
No, I went swimming at a pool party. There's like a shortless swim. I didn't swim. I got in the hot tub. I didn't swim. You wanna know why? Because even if it's hot, it's so fucking freezing cold.
Yeah, no, it's not warm enough to be swimming yet, but it's like June, so I guess whatever. Like whatever I mean.
But then again, Oklahoma has the most bipolar weather. Like it's summer, yeah. It's still raining.
Well, it's gonna rain during the summer, bro. It doesn't just not stop raining during the summer. The only reason it doesn't rain during the summer here is we have like periodical droughts. Because we go from having like a drought in the summer to when it comes back to the spring, we get drowned.
I mean, other than that,
it's crazy.
some minor conversations. I don't know if this is gonna be a big conversation, but fucking, I left the Mr. Clout chat, so
No one we don't need to
no
bring
one
that
knows
to
about
light.
that.
No one really, we don't need to bring that situation.
Is that really
to light.
interesting though?
It's, yeah, because it's just kind of the group chat, no one really cares.
Adds beat to me and John's fight that got
What?
announced, but
Okay.
other than that, I can't wait to fight John. I can't wait, baby. I'm not gonna get over my head and get cocky. All I'm just gonna say is I can't wait.
I find it funny that you think John's gonna like. I don't feel like John will follow the rules when it comes to.
No, I don't think he'll fall over.
I have a feeling if you're doing like the round thing, he's gonna go round. He'll like wait till the round starts, and then like they won't be a stop. No, I'm just gonna actually fight. I have a feeling.
I'm not stopping. That's the thing. I've made my point proven. If he wants to do punches in the face, I've said I was ready before I even faced Jimmy to get the title. When I was done facing Noah, I was like, I'm ready to go face shots. I haven't gotten a face shot fight yet, but I've announced over even Instagram and Twitter that I'm ready to get face shots for my next fight. I also announced that I wanted to do boxing a lot more. I don't mind doing straight test arm wrestling and MMA. Definitely going to be doing a lot more boxing. I want to do that.
Yeah.
That, and I got John. We made it even, because if we just did MMA, it would make him just be wrestling based, which, of course, he understood that, so good for him. He actually understood my points for once, but other than that, so it's going to be a boxing match. It's going to be December, because it was going to be at John's party, but that shit got canceled real quick.
That full situation was fucking hilarious to me, because no one came.
Yeah, no one came to his party. No one came. That's how sad.
No, they had to cancel it, because no one
Yeah, they had to
came.
cancel it because no one was like, ah.
Everyone was like, I don't know, probably not.
Yeah, no, because it was still in the middle of the virus situation. I even told him on a party. I was like, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out.
And he said it was gonna be like this huge party with like a bunch of people there, and he only had like 15 people. In
Yeah,
it.
no one turned up.
no one cared.
It was still in the middle of the virus.
People, and then like the second day it went to 9, and then like 3 people were left by the end of the week.
That must have killed this.
Yeah, no, it killed his whole vibe, dude.
Killed something inside of him.
Speaking, but anyway, before I can continue more on Sean, like, just speaking more about our fight, like, Gavin, what were you saying? Like, you think it's gonna start round 1 and then it's just gonna not happen?
I feel like you guys aren't gonna box, you guys are gonna fight. You guys aren't gonna like...
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing, but like, it's gonna be like... it's gonna turn into like just an actual, just you two fucking trying to hurt each other without in the like actual
like I said,
you're trying to make it a boxing match. I don't think it's gonna be a boxing match. I think it's just gonna be you two fucking fighting. That's it.
I'm going to try my best to do boxing as much as possible.
I don't think John will.
That's the thing.
I think John's gonna take you to the ground as soon as the thing starts, and it's not gonna happen. Like,
if John takes me to the ground, then it's a disqualification. That or he gets a warning.
I don't think that. That's the thing. I don't think John cares.
Whoever the referee, whoever's the referee, this is the rules. You know, if it's boxing, it's stand-up game only. You get knocked to the ground, then it's gonna count as a knockdown. Only if you got hit and you fall, and it shows like you fell. Or if it doesn't show like you fell and you still like get up immediately, then it's going to be a slip and it's not going to count as a knockdown and the match will continue. If the guy takes you down, he's going to get a warning. If he takes you down at the second time, it's over by disqualification and I'm going to win. I'm going to do my best to do the rules of boxing because not only do I respect the rules of boxing and I want to do this as a boxing match no matter how much I want to fight him regularly or not. I'm going to respect the way the fight is taking place. If he doesn't do that, shame on him. I'll get a win out of it by disqualification, and we can settle it like a regular fight. I have no problem in that. And I don't think he realizes that. I'm a whole different person.
I'm probably not going to be the ref then.
I am a whole different person, bro. I am not the guy who just talks shit behind social media and then runs away. I've changed. I'm training. I'm working out now. I'm actually keeping my word with doing fights, whether I lose or have draws or win or not. I'm keeping my word. I'm not the same person. I may be, at least in heart and personality and word-wise, physique and style, definitely a whole different person. I'm not going to say I'm the most dominant person, because I'm not. There's so much more that I need to practice on. There's so much more that I need to do. But so far, from what I stepped up as, I've improved and I've gotten better. And like I said, I'm a whole different person. And I don't think John realizes that. Not to underestimate John, because I have not seen his...
he's not going to give a shit. Because you two need to actually fight. I don't think this boxing shit's gonna settle.
Which is why I said.
You two need to actually fight. This boxing shit is really only for your fucking YouTube thing.
Which is why I said
that's the only thing it's for.
Which is why I said
you two need to actually fight and to get that shit done and over with. Because you guys are both being petty about everything you two do. And I think you both need to shut the fuck up and fight. That's it.
Which is why I said I'm gonna do the boxing thing. And I'm not gonna step out of my league. I'm not gonna do that. If John steps out of his league, then that's what's gonna happen. We'll fight regularly, and after we get the decisions done with the boxing thing, because I'm going to have that be a thing. We decided the boxing thing. That's how it's gonna be. If it doesn't work out, I'll take my win. I'll take my belt, and then I'll kick his ass regularly. That's just how it's gonna be. Now again,
yo, Jimmy. Before this happens, all right? I want to make just an agreement between us and then probably everyone there.
What?
If they do get into a regular fight, we let them fight for like 2 minutes and then we break it up.
Nah.
Okay,
you know what? Jimmy's got a good mind.
Do you just not want us to break it up?
Thank you, Jimmy. No, let someone get knocked out. He deserves to be knocked out. And if it's going by
it's gonna be a fucking scene for everyone else, and then everyone else is gonna have to fucking deal with it.
I don't fucking care.
I don't want to have to fucking deal with it.
I don't care.
If someone gets knocked out, then it's gonna be a fucking scene, and I don't want to have to deal with that shit.
Bro, then don't deal with it. It ain't your problem.
Fight for fucking 2 minutes and then break it up and then fucking chill.
Then don't deal with it. It ain't your problem,
I don't want to have to deal with, like, let's say if you get knocked out, Colton. As a hypothetical, if you get knocked out, it's gonna be an ordeal. If John gets knocked down, it's gonna be an even bigger ordeal. And I just don't want to fucking deal with. Who is this? Who is fat? Who's that? Who's fat? Who's fat? Whose name's fat in the game?
Is it bad that I... There's someone watching my stream, dude.
Who is it? No. I created a private room. Who is that?
How did they get the thing? How did they get the thing?
Jimmy, no. I created a private room. Who is that?
No, how did they get in here? No, I'm not
choose a legend.
Yeah, cool.
What's funny is I feel like if we went on a haunted thing, Jimmy would do that. Like we'd hear scream and me and Gavin be like, "Oh, it's fine. Nah, it's probably just an animal. Let's just keep walking." And then Jimmy just be like, "Nah, that was not an animal. There's no animals around here. What was that?"
The haunted things are stupid. Like haunted houses are stupid. I don't do them. They're dumb.
I would probably as much as I am like probably the one to act like a big guy.
I'm a pussy. I'll admit it. I ain't gonna.
No. Like if you could literally go back and watch my videos, I get scared of Five Nights at Freddy's, dude.
It's kind of cool.
I can't fucking run. So what's he gonna do when he gets to me? Is he just gonna awkwardly look at me and like, you good?
Like, why are you not running?
Bro, I can't run. I can run, but I'll stop like 3 seconds after because my knees.
Go to a rage room.
A rage room? Dude, we should do an escape room.
No, yeah, let's do a fucking escape room, bro. Like, it doesn't even have to be a horror escape room. Just an escape room is fun.
I feel like we would either, if we did a normal escape room, I feel like we would either A, get lazy, or B, get into a huge argument while it's happening.
Like, you're supposed to be getting the key. Well, I don't know where the key is. Go get the key.
Still confusing who this person is.
I don't know how they got in. Did you make a private server?
Yes, I did. Which one is which?
I'm the yellow. Just press the middle button and you can see the names.
Middle button.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
You know, press the D-pad.
Like Smash Bros.
Press the D-pad, dude. Ooh!
Are you winning, son? No.
Alright,
Other than that, other than the John Paul thing, can we talk like out of the fight situation? We know how it's gonna go. Um, I'm down. He's down.
I don't want to stop the fight because I just want to see who
You want to see who comes out on
that's why I want
top.
to give it a couple minutes because like I want to be like, okay, I want to see who actually wins.
2 minutes
But like,
is too short though. I need
dude,
to
do you know how long fights actually last?
Yeah, no,
Do you know
even
how actual fights actually
like Antonio and Nick, like Antonio and Nick's was only like 48 minutes. Well, 48, not 48 minutes.
Two
Freaking
minutes
48
is
seconds.
more than enough, Jimmy.
You know, Antonio and like Nick's fight was like 48 seconds, and you could hear them breathing real hard.
Yeah, no. 2 minutes is like more than enough.
Yeah, no. And I know John's gonna take me to the ground because that's the only thing he can do. I don't think he has stand-up game, which is why I said, let's do a boxing fight. He, as much as I know he's a big buff guy, and that's something to admit, I don't know how he fights, so I don't know if he's gonna fight good or he doesn't know how to fight at all.
How to fight. I genuinely don't think he's actually been in a fight.
Which is why we're doing stand-up games, so it's even. He's got buffness
Also,
behind his shots, and
he
I know how
hasn't
to
been
fight.
wrestling recently. He hasn't been working out recently. He's probably getting fat.
Yeah, no,
Jimmy,
man's
do
getting
you
a belly.
realize this isn't gonna happen like next week? It's gonna be in December. So hopefully in December we're already in normal routine.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
in normal routine, which means John's gonna be working out. I'm gonna be training around that time. I'm already training right
I forgot
now.
we're actually gonna be going back to school.
I think I could be wrong, but I am 99.9% sure we are going back to normal.
I really hope we do because I don't want marching band to be messed up.
I really do. Marching band's so much fun. I love it.
Speaking of putting out third trumpet.
That's the thing is.
Speaking of putting out third trumpet for the graduation thing, or?
Yeah, he's putting out third trumpet.
Dude, I'm not gonna go to that.
Dude,
I don't want to do that.
That's the thing with school. Like, what about the Raleigh situation, dude? As much as
It's gonna happen, bro. Raleigh ain't gonna
See
do
him, just
shit.
look him in the eye and smile at him. It works every time.
Wave at him.
as much as I wouldn't matter to fight him. I'm not gonna lie.
it wouldn't
I'm not gonna lie.
No, really, it would only. It would only.
No, I'm not
affect you.
saying that the fight matters. I'm just saying as much as I don't really care to fight him, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
A John fight, but Raleigh, that's not entertaining.
Like this is the thing.
No, there's
I'm
nothing
not
entertaining about that.
That's the thing. I'm not scared to fight him, and I'm not scared of him in general. It's just, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous.
Of what?
Well, you don't know, because every time me and him started trash talking, you want to know what he did? Which I give tops to John for it. Yeah, no, he just brought up his friends. And they have already said that they're not afraid to jump me. So if I get jumped, and I know half of our group is not fighters, what am I gonna do?
That's why you bring a bat
I'm not bringing a
or a
bat
gun.
to school. What?
Why would they jump you at school though?
Because they don't care.
What are they
dude.
gonna see him otherwise? Are they gonna follow him home?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's kind of smart, but I mean, like,
And the sad thing is, he's threatened to punch me in the face. But you want to know what the sad part about this is? Is I'm still waiting for that, and he has all the right to do it, because you want to know something? Every time I go over to Gavin's mom's house, he lives right by the park. So when we go to the park, he's never there. And I post on my social media, and he has my Snapchat, which means he looks at my story. I post on my story that I went to the park that one time. He looked at it. He looked at it. Guess what? He didn't come. He didn't say anything to me. Other thing.
Leafy is here.
He goes to one of his friends' house.
KSI fans mad.
He goes to one of his friends' house. His friends live right by me. Right by me. They haven't shown up. So either
You're just like a freshman. Do they really care? If they do care, they need to grow up.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I've already explained my situation. If the Raleigh, I'm just saying. As much as I would love to believe you guys, you always have to take the precaution of what if it actually happens. Like, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm just saying. Sean's already admitted, as much as he's not much of a fighter, and he's getting into boxing, obviously, for our boxing fight, hopefully, since summer started during a little bit later in the summer, and we can get together more, and then start the fight. Like, he's already said, around that time, he's pretty much trained a little bit in fighting. More in boxing than anything, but fighting in general, so if I want to fighting. That if I get jumped, he's jumping in.
Yeah, if you get jumped, I'll fucking try. I'll try to jump in. But if it's just you and him, I ain't touching that. Y'all shit.
Jimmy kind of admitted, I think, that he would jump in, but like at the same time, as much as
Jimmy, answer the question. Would you jump in if Colt got jumped?
Oh yeah.
Like if you get jumped, yeah, I'm gonna fucking jump in. But like otherwise, sure shit.
Yeah, no. I'm perfectly perfectly fine with taking Raleigh on my own.
I'm more afraid of hurting myself than I am of them.
That's the thing, because as much as I would love for you and Jimmy to jump in, you guys have no background in fighting. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't throw hands. Anyone can throw hands without a background. It'll just look silly.
Yeah, no, I don't have experience. I'm not training to fight. But anyone can throw a hand. Anyone can fucking knee someone.
It's just the fact is, if Gavin tried to throw a hand, not only is he slow,
honestly,
he's gonna be slow.
Depending on
Gavin
my mood, I could actually do it. Cause like I've noticed that.
See, the thing is, are they really training for this fight?
No, they don't care.
No, that's the thing. I'm not training for the fight. I'm just saying I know how to fight. So when the time comes, I'm probably gonna fuck Raleigh up. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna come out with any bruises. I'm gonna come out clean and pretty. No, I don't doubt that. I'm probably gonna come out with a few bruises. If lucky, maybe a busted lip, a bloody, I don't know, a nose. But
see,
I'm definitely.
My strategy is always take them to the ground, hit them while they're on the ground. If they try to get out, you fucking choke them out.
That's the thing.
I for some reason I know.
Because I know if I get in,
brother, he was like, "Hey, if you ever get fucking choked, here's how to do it. Here's how to do it right."
Because no, here's the thing. I know Raleigh is gonna try and throw the punch. What I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna duck under it. I'm gonna grab his legs, and I'm gonna use my adrenaline to my advantage. Because I've noticed, no matter how big people are, if I have a good adrenaline, I can lift them up. You saw me lift Aaron up. Do you not remember when I lifted Aaron up off the ground?
Dude, I don't remember much from that.
I don't know.
I don't remember much.
You don't remember when I got real angry? Like in the middle of the fights with me and Aaron, I got real angry and I would yell.
I remember when he would yell. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I lifted.
You did that a lot.
I lifted
whenever we did those. I don't remember much from them.
I
don't from the actual situation. I don't remember much. I remember events, but I don't remember like.
Rip.
That's the thing. I've fought big people, and we definitely know if Aaron was still with us and he was like, obviously he's not a good guy and he probably won't ever be, but if he was still with us,
Aaron was only still with us for the chat.
Dude, if Aaron was still with us, I don't know. I have no idea.
If Aaron was still with us, he could probably definitely beat Raleigh.
He works at that Mexican restaurant in Salina. I don't remember what it's called.
I need to find him.
Yeah, no, I was eating dinner with my mom there, and he came up and we had like a tiny little talk. But like,
does he even remember me, bro? Like,
I've not had like a real conversation with him in forever.
I need to find Aaron.
That's what we're gonna do, Jimmy. We're gonna find.
That should be a video. We find
Aaron. Aaron has nothing to do with it though. We would only be talking about shit that we knew. That would be about it.
Another thing that's coming up with me and fighting
Aaron should be the first guest on the podcast.
Another thing that revolves around fighting with me and Beef, my fight with Xavier, that is most likely coming up. Not for YouTube. Like,
Xavier he's not gonna do anything.
No, it's not a fight off of. It's a fight off camera. Like I decided that's
he's not gonna do anything.
I don't want that one to be YouTube.
I don't care.
And I don't want the Raleigh one to be YouTube either. The Raleigh one and the Xavier one are definitely ones that I'm going to handle, like, personally, because those are personal things. I think
Xavier likes you secretly. Something about him.
I think Xavier.
It's the fact that
after you pointed it out, Jimmy, I kind of see it.
What rubs me wrong?
After you pointed it out, I kind of.
You wanna know what
rubs? Clicked in my mind.
What rubs me wrong about it is the fact that we were so chill during DC, and then straight after that, I started defending myself against Kaylee Jones because she was talking like mad shit, And then he just goes, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, what? That escalated? Like, why? Why do we have beef over this? Like, what if my people were talking out of line and you defended yourself, and then I got mad at you? You wouldn't understand either. There's no point. Grow up.
Got a text message. Okay, that's a good.
Yo, you want to play Black Ops?
No, because we're doing the fucking live. We're
Where's
doing the
that freaking live
podcast,
stream?
idiot.
That's why
We
I
can't
said, can I
change.
just do COD or not?
Oh yeah, I forgot you.
I'm...
You can't change.
We can't change without the podcast ending.
It won't. It doesn't end. It just pauses the broadcast.
Yeah, no, it
pause
ends
the audio.
No, it ends the podcast.
If we close the application, it ends the broadcast.
Dude, broadcasting only works if you have a game playing or an application open that involves broadcasting to happen.
I don't know what's happening over there. That's a good picture you posted to the group chat, Jimmy. I like that. So that's a good for context for the people at home.
For context.
For context.
Well, I'll post that on my spam. Just nothing but that.
Yeah. It was a Tyler lyric. What song was it? I don't remember what song.
Bro, it says it in the picture.
I don't have the picture pulled up. But it's a song and it's how many riots can there be till Black Lives Matter. That makes sense. It's a good lyric.
But anyway, what else? Like talking about my life. I got a new album dropping soon, so that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
I just hope it is good. Like, obviously, it probably won't be better than. I want it to be good.
We'll find out. Oh my god, why are they putting lettuce in quesadillas now? They didn't do this before. Who decided that was a thing?
What else is there other than the album?
I had it stuck in my head.
What?
Are you winning, son?
No doubt. I don't even play games anymore. I just sit there. I love that one. Well, are you winning, son? Yeah, Dad.
You did. Oh no. Oh no.
Jimmy.
Check the chat.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Oh no! For context, it's the "Are you winning, son?" meme, and it's him with a hole in his head from a gun. That's a bad meme. I don't know why Jimmy posted that. Well, sounds like it's just me. I don't know how to continue the talk, the conversations in a podcast without people with me. So this is kind of awkward. This would be the time if we had sponsors where I would talk about sponsors. But we don't have sponsors. So, trying to think of what to say while they get back from doing whatever the fuck they're doing. The world's fucking crazy right now. So, I don't know, just be positive to other people, I guess. Don't. Is that someone? Is that someone there? Fucking, you kind of put me in an awkward situation having to fucking fill time. You fucking put me in a awkward situation because there was no one talking, so I had to fill time. I didn't know what to say.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, is Colton not here?
No! he muted himself for some reason.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get on Black Ops. I'm bored.
Fucking, okay.
What?
You can get on Black Ops.
Bro, Jimmy, why are you leaving the game, dude?
Because Brawlhalla get bored after like 2 games.
Why did we choose it?
I don't know.
I didn't choose it. I just went with it.
You what?
So you said
You
said get on
agreed
Brawl,
with
and I was
it.
like,
You
okay, get on
agreed
Brawl.
with it.
Also, because I thought that you could switch games.
What?
On my
was
PS4, you can switch games.
I
You
think
have
if
a-
it's streaming on YouTube,
Jimmy,
you can,
Jimmy,
but if you
Jimmy.
streaming on Twitch, you could.
Jimmy, it's because you have a pro. We don't.
I don't think that really makes a difference in streaming.
It's a difference in
I
something.
don't know all the specifics, I guess. So, what are we gonna talk about now?
I mean, what's going on? Your guys basically just described everything that I have a problem
I wonder
with.
how school's gonna be now. We
Yeah,
have to wear
school's gonna-
masks.
I'm not wearing a fucking mask. I'm not wearing a mask.
How are we gonna play if we have a mask on? Oh wait, you're percussion. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll
One of the main
I'm
things
not
that I
wearing a
have
mask to
with
school because I don't normally wear a mask, and that's probably a problem. But I don't normally do it. So why would I do it? Why would I do it going to school if I don't do it going to Walmart? You know. And like I'm at risk, so it's an irresponsible thing for me to do. But it's what I'm doing.
Let's go. We at risk. I'm not at risk.
Yeah, no, I'm at risk, baby. Kind of want it. I don't even think I'm gonna get it, even if I was at risk. Like, I don't even see the whole thing about it. It's like, oh, what about if you're non-symptomatic and you transfer to an old person? Bro, I'm probably gonna get it from my parents anyway. I don't see anyone that's actually at risk, so like, I don't know what the problem is.
Bro, imagine dying because your dad had the virus. Let's go.
Let's go. I think my dad either has the virus or he has like lung cancer.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but like he will like. There are times I'm just sitting in my room chilling, and all of a sudden I'll hear him like have like a coughing fit that'll last like 3 minutes, and I go in there like, are you okay? And he kind of just nods and then gets up. He grabs a Pepsi, he drinks it, and he's fine. And then he'll do it again like an hour later. I don't know what's wrong with him. And he won't go to the doctor for it.
Like, it's either virus or lung cancer.
It has to be one or the other. He's got to have some kind of lung problem, because it's not. It's not like, I don't know what it is.
I muted again.
I know. And then mutes all muted. Trying to think.
Bro,
of
the
other
PS5
things.
thing got postponed.
Okay, I'm back.
Release date?
They were gonna have an event for it on June 4th where they can show off a bunch of games.
That's a fat rip.
Well, it makes sense why they postponed it.
Oh, because of this whole.
They should have
why did they postpone it?
Dude, they should have just postponed E3.
They canceled E3.
I know they shouldn't have canceled it. They shouldn't have
I
canceled.
don't care. The only thing E3 kind of sucks, honestly.
I forgot E3 existed.
Dude, I just wanted to know what new games. That's all the reasons that I watch E3.
Dude, that could happen all the time. That happens all the time.
Yeah, no, but we get like
Everyone was pretty much pulling out of E3 anyway. Like Sony pulled out, and then I guarantee someone else probably would have pulled out this year.
Man,
Like,
I'm
E3's
gonna
kind of like a dying thing.
I'm going to keep
It doesn't
preaching.
release-
I'm going to keep preaching. We need more horror games. I at least want 2 horror games to be released, and I want them.
So who have actually watched E3 all the way through?
I didn't. Yeah, I never watched it all the way through. I only watched like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Only ones I watched. Maybe Bethesda if I was feeling good.
Bethesda.
When it's just Todd Howard announcing Skyrim for the fucking 80th time in a row. This time, Skyrim in your eyelids. That's right.
You know, Bethesda
Play
helped
Skyrim
make Doom.
anytime, anywhere, even while you're asleep.
You know, Bethesda made Doom, so.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Bro, some one-hit wonder. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, no, it's software made Doom, but Bethesda helped.
Honestly, Bethesda is like a one-trick pony now. It's just like because they failed at fucking Fallout.
They didn't fail at Doom.
That shit was broken.
Dude, Doom Eternal was good. What are you talking about?
I thought you just said that it wasn't mainly Bethesda. Bethesda published it, but someone else made it.
You know,
That happens all the time. Bethesda actually, the games they actually publish have been like shit. Except for Skyrim. I guarantee the Elder Scrolls 6 is just gonna be Skyrim 2. It's not gonna be a new game, it's just gonna be Skyrim, but again. Shit's crazy.
Y'all know what's real crazy is...
Oh, I got a pizza in the microwave, I forgot.
Oh my god, damn it.
Let's go. Eat it during the podcast like I'm doing.
I will.
That's that.
What's the most... I don't know what else to talk about. I've basically said all of my things.
Yeah, well, like, I don't want to just talk about things that are happening in my life, because nothing's happening. Nothing. There's, like, I have been inside for the majority of this year. I have done nothing. I have been nowhere.
Gavin, you know
Like,
what you should do
nothing
for
has
a video, dude? You just react to the whole album that I'm making.
I'm not reacting to your album as a video, Cole.
Jimmy should do it. There you go, Jimmy. I requested a video. Do it.
Yeah, sure, I'll probably do that.
You guys
I
need
got some
content
videos
anyway,
playing.
so why does it matter?
You wanna get some hints?
talk about that ARG.
Oh,
What
no,
were we
no, we don't want to talk about that. No, Jimmy, because we don't have anything planned for that. Plus, no, that would ruin the illusion.
You didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear a single thing. The audience did not hear a single thing about an ARG. What the fuck even is an ARG?
What even is that?
The fuck even is it?
What is that? Come on.
Prince of the Flame.
Anal
coming out.
wait, anal.
What are you trying to say, dude?
I'm trying to figure out what ARG means, and I just said anal, and now I don't know what the fuck it is.
Anal, dude.
Yes,
Anal, wait, ARG, anal.
Anal rape game.
No, it's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game.
What?
But
isn't ARG?
Anal rapture grapefruit. Yeah.
But how is it not a game? Isn't ARG?
It's not a game. They're not. It's not a game, Colton. Shut up.
Isn't ARG?
Shut up. It's not a game. Shut up.
Yeah, no, but isn't
Shut up. It's not a game.
No, I understand, but isn't ARG the?
Bro, it's a card game. It's a card game. It's a card game.
Yeah, it's a card game. We're playing Magic.
No,
We're playing Magic.
But you told me it was an ultimate.
I want to play Magic. I know. I said I hated Magic before.
No, but
now
you...
I kind of want to. I want to play it.
He did a 180. He did a 180.
I did a 180.
Get him.
I really did a 180. I really want to start playing.
Not 180s here.
We are. This year is all about 180s, bro. I'm about to do a 360 out here. Meow. Nice. We went from talking about anal rapture, get grapefruit, to magic, to cars. How did we do that? How?
What we really need to be doing is, instead of this JMC podcast, we actually need to make content for the channel.
Hey, listen, brother, listen
I'll
here.
invite us to your house.
Yeah, do some. You gotta. You can't
Why
just say,
my
hey,
house? Do it at Gavin's.
Come to my house right now.
We can't do it at my house anymore. We had the opportunity to do it at my house.
Come to my house right now.
Why can't we do it at...
Okay, Jimmy, I'll come to your house right now. I'll walk.
Planet.
That's not that far of a walk from me.
Planet, dude. Planet, Jimmy.
Nah, just right now.
Right now? Alright, bet.
I can't...
I'll be there in a second.
I can't do it right now, though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so...
Exactly. When was the time where you were supposed to show up at Gavin's house?
Don't just say we're making we should make content and then not have a plan.
What? We had a plan that one. Jimmy over here telling me exactly.
No,
when was the time?
We did have a plan that one time, Jimmy.
When was the time? Yeah, no. What was that one time where you didn't show up, bro?
I don't know what the fuck happened there.
It's a perfect timing for some.
But it didn't happen.
I don't know why it didn't. I don't know what happened.
Cause you didn't ask. You were like, oh, I forgot to ask. I'm gonna ask my mom. Real quick.
Even
She said
no, but you told us that you asked that one night, and I was like, okay, I'll show up tomorrow. I showed up. We waited for you for 3 hours, and you were like, nah, yeah, I'm going.
It's not gonna happen.
And then at the last moment, you were just like, no, I forgot to tell them. And then you told him, and she said no.
Colton was at my house for fucking all day. He was there. We were there waiting. That's all we were doing, and you didn't show up.
Just 3 hours of us playing with literally a lighter. That was it.
Oh yeah, no, we played with the lighter. We started some fires. We went outside. That's it.
You know, we committed arson.
Yeah. We committed like very small scale arson.
I set a bottle on fire and then put it in his trash can.
I don't know why he was like, let's set this bottle on fire. It's like, it's a Coke bottle. It's just gonna make the room smell bad. And he did it anyway, and the room smelled bad.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anytime this week, I'm free.
I'm down. I can't.
Okay, Jimmy. Okay.
Because from like 8 to like 3, we can pretty much do.
Why not tomorrow? Well, actually, not tomorrow because I have to go to church tomorrow. Why not Thursday?
You gotta go to church tomorrow.
You're
religious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gavin. I'm sorry, Gavin. No. Jimmy, just shut up.
Yeah, who said we had to do it at night?
Jimmy, just shut up. Listen. Gavin, the only reason why I go to church is I'm trying to hang out with Mirage more. I gotta get my situations cleared. Just a little bit. I need to get it at least I want it to be out of the awkward stage. It's a little awkward.
But isn't
and I need to
like 5:30?
Yeah, that doesn't start. He said 8 to 3.
No, it doesn't. It starts at 7.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then goes to 8 o'clock.
Jimmy said we could do it 8 to 3.
That gives no problems. Plenty of time.
Yeah. We got a 4-hour grace period from church to Jimmy's house.
If that's the thing, though, that's the thing. Why not? If we're gonna do JMC content, we're gonna go over to someone's house. Why not just spend the night? So then the next day, like we could just make content all day. We just make content all day, and then tomorrow, before we leave the next day, we just create another video or at least 2 more videos, and bam, we release content throughout the week.
2 people to spend the night.
Yeah.
Dude, you've done it before.
It's very occasional when it happens. It doesn't happen all the time.
Let it be in it.
The thing was, the last time we did it was because either John Paul or Gavin didn't have a ride.
John didn't have a ride home. I think I was.
Yeah, and he lived a while away, so my mom was like, "Oh yeah, sure."
Why not? Why can't I just say that? Just be like, "Hey, yo, my parents can't come get me."
Because I don't know if that's gonna work. Well, we have to go out somewhere first. We have to go out somewhere first to do it. Because when we did it with John, we went to the skating rink.
Bruh, I'm just saying, why not ask them, be like, hey, Thursday, is it alright? Like, I'll do whatever I gotta do to pay it forward, no, that's not what I meant, you idiots. I meant to say
Bro,
that...
why don't we just do it all day? Why don't we just meet up at like 10, and then we just record all day?
Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up at that time. As much as I would
either, but I'm gonna make sure I get up at that time.
As much as I would love to get up at that time, there's always the possibility of that it probably wouldn't happen, and then it would just make me feel very mad at myself that I got up at that time for no reason, when I could have just slept in.
Bro, there's probably no way, unless you could convince your parents to stay, which I don't think it can happen. I know your parents, I know Jimmy's parents, they have no room in my house. No, staying the night is not going to be a possibility.
That's why Jimmy just goes and be like, hey, if it's okay, like, I know you're probably going to say no, but it's okay to ask. It's okay to ask. I'll pay it forward somehow, and I have Gavin and Colton stay the night.
You could take the driver's test and try to get your license.
Yeah, you can get your license, so we wouldn't have this issue.
It's been 6 months.
No, bruh, they're not open yet. If they're still closed down. No, they're not. The driving list
for the driver's permit, so I'm pretty sure.
You got your learner's permit. That's not the same place you go for a driver's test.
It's at the same place, though.
A driver's test means I have to be behind the wheel with an instructor telling me what to do, and then I have to do the thing so I can pass. They don't have those open yet. Or else I probably would have done it by now.
At the same place they schedule your appointment for...
So you can go see. Like, hey,
I can go schedule it, but I would have to wait till they're open again, and they don't.
They're open. They haven't closed.
No, not the scheduling place. The stuff that I have to go to so I can get the driver thing.
Has been open. Because everything opened yesterday.
Jimmy, that's not my point. I know the scheduling place that I can do to schedule the thing to drive with someone is open. I'm talking about driving with someone. They don't have that, like, ready yet.
Are you sure they don't have that open?
Yes. My mom has been trying
I'll
me
Google
to...
it. I will Google it right now.
My mom has been trying to get me to do it.
What do I have to Google? The prior driving test or something like that?
My mom has been trying to get me to go do it, and I can't go do it.
Claremore's the best place to go.
Alright, I'll search up Claremore. I'll search up Claremore. Claremore. I'll search Claremore first. Claremore Drive.
And I'm pretty sure they always fail you your first time. I've heard that.
I don't think they fail you.
Unless you're really good.
Even then, we would have to wait for me to go do that, and I'm not waiting when we have a whole week right in front of us right now. Nothing's happening. It's summer. We can do something now.
Tomorrow, come to my house.
I can't come over to your house tomorrow.
I'll probably be able to come over at 1 because that's the time I think
come over
my
to
mom
your
will get
house.
off. I don't have a ride.
Unless you guys could pick me up, I can't come. Other than that, I have church though, and I'm probably not going to be able to come anyway because my mom's going to be like, I'm only going to drive you
like
one
1
place.
in the afternoon?
No, but if I come over to your guys' house and then come home, my mom's going to be like, well, you want to go to church now, but you just went over to Gavin and Jimmy's. I don't want to do that. My parents are
church isn't that far away from Jimmy's house.
So
you do realize that.
So then
you do realize Jimmy lives like right by it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But then you're then you're gonna say But then even if it's right there, I could either ask permission to walk over there, or I could have Jimmy's parents drive me over there. And I doubt Jimmy's parents are gonna drive me over there, and I doubt I'm gonna get permission.
I don't think they'll have a problem with that. I don't think they'll have a problem with you driving you over there.
If tomorrow doesn't work out, just let's do it Thursday. Why not do it Thursday?
Why Thursday? Why Thursday?
Because I'm open and free, and I have nothing open, and you guys definitely don't have anything open. So why not Thursday?
You're free tomorrow.
Not only that.
Yeah, you're free tomorrow.
That's why I said if it doesn't work out tomorrow, you idiots. I said that before I said Thursday. If it doesn't work out, let's do it Thursday. Because not only is it the closest day that we have, but I have nothing planned, and you guys definitely don't have anything planned. Let's do it then.
We don't have anything fucking planned. Wow, bro.
You don't, Gavin. I know you. You can't go out.
How do you know that, brother? You don't know that. You don't fucking know that, bro.
Oh,
Thursday,
yeah.
I do actually have something planned Thursday. I have to do my infusions Thursday. Because we were gonna do it Monday, but we can't do it. We couldn't do it Monday because of their scheduling issues. So we had to do it Thursday. So I do have something planned Thursday. I forgot about that. I completely fucking forgot.
Gavin, did you see anything about like the availabilities for the
driving test? Service available at the offices at this time.
Well, Jimmy,
this is for Claremore.
Since your parents
Written
are probably
test,
awake right
can't
now.
do driving test yet. For this one, yet.
Jimmy, since your parents are probably up right now. Since your parents are probably up right now, go ask them.
They probably aren't.
They aren't.
Jimmy's parents go to bed early.
They clocked out about like 20 minutes ago.
Just ask him in the morning.
Yeah. I wake up and go to work.
Just be like, hey, could Gavin and Colton come over like at like 1
My
o'clock?
My dad's home this week. I can just ask him tomorrow.
Just like, hey, can they come over for like an hour or two? We record stuff within that hour.
The thing is, what time should we come over then?
I am available. I can get over there at 1.
From 8 to 3.
3?
I can. It's probably gonna be like perfect time for us to record.
No, I want at least time for us to record like at least a whole lot. If we go over there at 3, the most that we're gonna probably do is
8 to 3. You know how much content we can record in 8 to 3?
How long are you wanting each?
Yeah, that's an entire school day.
How much are you want? Oh, 8 to 3. I thought you were talking about the time so we can come over. If it was 3 o'clock.
I can't come over till 1 because that's when my mom gets off. I could walk over there earlier, but that's gonna take me like an hour.
Would you rather walk over there, Gavin?
Well, dude, and then I probably wouldn't record for another hour.
Gavin,
my
how about
fucking feet hurt.
how about I come over to your house and me and you can just walk over there, so you can have someone wait for you.
Okay.
And
Dude,
my mom's
it would
already.
take an hour to walk over there, and I need to fucking because that walk is so fucking long. My knees. I would need like at least 20 minutes to like fucking get my knees.
We can do 20 minutes to rest. It's not that bad. If it's from 8 o'clock.
Dude, I don't even know if like. If you, why would not just come over to my house? Why not just like pull in? I just hop in the car and they drop us off over here.
Yeah. It seems a little simpler.
Well, that at the same time though, because that's the thing. If my parents are driving me to come do this, and I need to go to church, then there's probably. Actually, no. I can think of this. I can think of this.
Church is less distance than my house.
Yeah,
right.
Church is like right.
And if they're bringing you to Jimmy's house, on the way, they could just pull by. They can just pull by my house. They don't have to pull into the fucking thing. I'll wait. All they gotta do is pull into that like little, like sort of mall thing on the side. They just they just pull in there. I'll hop in and then just pull out and then just go.
They're building a shopping center like behind where I live. You know where the trailer park is?
Yeah.
They're building it like a shopping center, like kind